I want to apologize to Jamal Murray because this man is straight balling. And I want to say, I made a video last week saying that the Denver Nuggets need to save their season. And they haven't done exactly that. I know we're really at the halfway mark, but they have put themselves back into the conversation. They've won 3 in a row. And they're right now, yes, they're the only 7th seed, but they have the same record as the 5th seed, basically. And this team is a great team to watch. So let's get into it today. And I want to hear down below, what do you guys think of Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets and what they've been able to do through this season? So obviously, we know one of their biggest problems, there's outside of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, they don't really have a consistent third scorer. And Jamal Murray has decided, I'm going to put the team on my back. We know how good Jokic is and how consistent he is. And always with Jamal, we know this year was a lot of injuries, so he's very hot and cold. But these past 10 games, this man's been playing 36 minutes per night and scoring 29.7 points, 1.2 steals, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 51% from 3, 56% from the floor, and 93% from the free throw line. Wow. Jamal Murray heard the criticism, heard what the haters were saying, and he responded, and he's been playing good. He's wielded his team to a 20-15 record, and he's helping his team do what is needed to be done to be a contender this year. And obviously, we can agree the departure of Jeremy Grant and Mason Plumlee did hurt the team. And this team is right now, their offensive rating is 117.5, which is good for the 4th in the entire league. And their defensive rating is 16th, which is 112.2. So you can see there, the story is they are one of the best offensive team in the league. They're 5th in scoring with 115.9 points per game, but they're 9th in opponent points per game with 110.8. That's a good sign that they're not giving up too many points, but they are getting beat defensively. And they're not a quick team. This is a team that takes their time. They're 28th in pace with 97.3. It's like we're going back in time with basketball, slow the game down, and it works for them. They have a net rating of 5.2. And Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic take turns picking apart defenses. And the thing that this team needs to do is Jamal Murray needs to be consistent. He needs to keep playing at this level. Like, obviously, you don't need to average 30 points, but you need to be playing with this efficiency, this type of shooting splits to continue to give your team a chance to be a top 5 seed in the West and also repeat in being Western Conference Finals appearancers. I don't know what you would call someone who makes an appearance in there, but you know what I mean. Either way, Monty Morris behind Jamal Murray is probably the best backup point guard in the entire league with how he's playing right now and just the potential because Monty is still young and he can grow. Now, if we just look at this team and their scoring, Nikola Jokic obviously leads the team offensively. He's their best offensive player. But Jamal Murray you could argue, has the potential to be their best scorer. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. They'll never be their best offensive player because Nikola Jokic is hands down the best offensive center in the league and a top 5 offensive player in the league. But what I do want to say is Gary Harris and Will Barton need to be moved by the trade deadline. Get a guy like Aaron Gordon or Jeremy Lamb, Evan Fournier. Get yourself a guard who can consistently score about 16 to 17 points a night. That's what they need because Michael Porter, 14 points a night's nice, but Michael Porter still plays like he's a rookie. And he's still making mistakes. Paul Millsap, they kept him a year too long, and if you did want to keep him, you had to decide that he couldn't be playing the minutes he is. He's playing 23 minutes a night. He should be playing like 18 or maybe 23 during the playoffs. It's just Paul Millsap, he's 35. He shouldn't be playing that much. And JaMychal Green was not going to be the answer to replace Jeremy Grant's production. It just was not going to happen. And you were really hoping that Bol would really take the step. But when Bol comes out, they have to play the zone defense, where Bol is obviously one of the worst defenders in the league. And with that being said, PJ Dozier and Facundo Campazzo are great players, but I don't think they're able to step up to those roles. It's really a trade needs to be made here. Even if Jamal Murray continues to play like this and Nikola Jokic continues to play at his level, there needs to be a trade for them to actually win a finals. I think they can make the Western Conference Finals with this roster. It'll be harder than it was last year, but they can do it. So the problem at this point is their players need to not go hot and cold. Can't be streaky. You need to be consistent. And I honestly think the answer is, though, packaging Will Barr and Gary Harris for a superstar star player. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy that. I'll start doing my NBA draft prospect videos either later today or tomorrow. But till next time, guys. But peace out.